everybody, welcome back. So in this video I will be showing you my self-care routine for my disability. With HSD, there's a lot of things you can do or should do to keep the symptoms, more manageable and less painful. So in this video I will be showing you all those things. I believe I will be showing you about 4 to 5 things that I do. So first up on the agenda is a deep tissue massage. Now, why is massage important? You know what? One second, let me get a chair. Much better. When you have HSD, your joints and ligaments are under a lot of stress. And when you exercise, your muscles, they become tight, they develop knots, and those knots pull further on your joints and ligaments and add even more stress. So it's really important to, massage those knots out so, they relax and the stress on your ligaments is reduced. Otherwise, you got it, you can get injured. So from my knowledge, I know that sports massages are the best. Sports massages are not relaxing. They are excruciatingly painful. I've gotten only like a sneak peek of sports massages from my physios when they just do a bit of release work on my calf or whatever. But how you feel afterwards is amazing. You feel like you have a new body. Unfortunately, I cannot afford a full sports massage right now. They are really expensive. I believe they're like up to 120 or 160 for just 60 minutes. And from professionals, they have told me that I require at least 90 minutes to work out all the knots. So the next best option is to get a deep tissue massage. So that one, at the moment, it's okay. I can afford it. It's about $88 for 90 minutes. Usually it's 120. I don't know. I just think it's okay to be transparent about the money stuff, because when you have a health condition, it's fucking expensive. And it's unfortunate. It really shows a gap in the healthcare system. Like, obviously, those who are rich and have money will be able to get the best sort of treatments and be able to manage their symptoms. Whereas those who are, even just middle class or like not well-to-do, it's tough. So yeah, I'm gonna be pretty transparent about the money stuff in this video and show you guys like, hey, these things are necessary for us to do to just feel okay. And just to feel okay, it's quite costly. So I think it's gonna be a bit of an eye-opener for many of you who are watching. All right, let's go. Hello everybody. All right, disclaimer, it is safe to take my mask off here, so I'm just gonna boop. All right, so the second thing I do for my HSD is to go swimming. Also, the reason I do swimming is because it's really low impact. The water takes so much weight off of your joints and helps you concentrate on the muscles a lot more. So it is really good for people with HSD. So right now I am doing 5 laps of breaststroke. 1 lap is like that. I think I do want to start swimming lessons again because I really want to relearn my freestyle. I kind of can recall it, but it's quite choppy and I know my technique isn't correct. I also want to learn butterfly because all the strokes work different muscles, and that's what I'm aiming to do. But yeah, I do swimming about once a week right now. I try to do it on Sundays, but I had a major assignment this week. So when that happens, I try to do it on Monday or Tuesday. I definitely do not like it when it goes past Tuesday, because then it goes into the second half of the week and that messes my entire schedule up. But yeah, anyway, let's get started with the swimming. This is kind of a cute shot. does anybody else wear swimming caps and just feel like they have a condom on their head? Oh god, here we go. I look like a little Punjabi kid. Alright, let's get started. Hi all, so I'm currently at the train station and I'm on the way to physiotherapy. So physiotherapy is pretty much essential to my routine. They do a variety of techniques, so sometimes they can do dry needling, sometimes they do scar tissue massage, sometimes, actually no, all the time they teach me exercises to keep all my joints mobilized and flexible. So currently the price of my physio is very expensive. It is 180 bucks. Yep, I know, and I have to go weekly. If I don't, I end up being in so much pain. Keep in mind that this is a private practice clinic though. I know that public hospitals are much cheaper, but their services are also much worse according to all my friends. I feel like in the long run, I spend less on private practice because they get things done a lot faster and they're way more competent. So yeah, hopefully my physiotherapist will let me film the session and you guys can see what a typical physiotherapy session looks like. Say hi.
Hello.
So this is my physiotherapist. I will be keeping his name anonymous for privacy reasons, of course, but anyway, the nature of my physio sessions usually change depending on the current issue I am facing. So the issue I'm facing right now is chronic stiffness and sprains in my right toes, and the treatment we are doing for this is scar tissue massage and exercises. So scar tissue is usually formed when normal tissue is destroyed during injuries. And it's really bulky, and you'll notice that even after your injury has recovered, your body part will still appear really swollen and fat. It's actually just a bunch of bulk from scar tissue because our body tends to produce too much of it. That's why it's really important to massage and break it down. Otherwise, that bulk can reduce your range of motion, cause a lot of stiffness and pain. So usually my physiotherapist will start off the session by asking me a bunch of questions, and he also kind of maneuver, poke and prod my foot to see what hurts and what doesn't. This way he can see how my body has been progressing over the last week and how intense he needs to go with the scar tissue massage and what kind of exercises we need to add or remove from the treatment plan. For example, right here I am doing calf raises, and during these exercises we communicate a lot. So now I'm gonna be unmuting myself to show you that communication. Okay, yeah, around here is when it starts cutting over here.
Okay.
Let's see. So I can go up to about here, and then it starts.
Okay. Which is about 3/4 of the way.
Yeah.
So previously you were only doing like half raises, and now you're doing like 3/4.
Yeah.
To dance you need maximum.
Full.
So it's unfortunate, but for most average people like 3/4 would be good enough to live like your day-to-day life, but for dancers it doesn't really cut it.
So I gotta work at it?
Yeah, gotta keep working till it becomes full.
Yeah, if I go down to like here, there's no sensation at all.
Yeah, try taking your foot further back so you get more. Yeah.
Oh, that hurts.
Okay.
Yeah. If I go.
So for you, the way to progress would be to progress the distance of your foot.
Okay.
The further you go back, the more toe extension you will need.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you can see, there's a lot of communication between my physiotherapist and I. It's not just like he gives me an exercise and I just say okay and I go home. There's a lot more to it. For example, as you saw, he explains how the exercise works and tells me why it will benefit my particular issue. From there, I can try the exercise and tell him whether it hurts, how much it hurts, where it hurts, and then he can just kind of ask more questions and figure out, okay, do we need to change this exercise or do you need to just work through this discomfort? So yeah. So that is all I have for you guys today. I was actually going to separate my physio consultation with my physio exercises, mostly because the physio exercises are something I do at home every single day. So I kind of wanted to show that in that setting. But my physiotherapist ended up asking me like, hey, do you want to film the exercises portion of the appointment? And I was like, yeah, I guess, sure. And I think that ended up being much better than me filming the segment at home because you guys could see the communication that goes on in between us. Yeah, but just keep in mind that the physio appointment doesn't just end at the appointment every week. I take the exercises that I learn and I do them every single day throughout the week. So physio is kind of always ongoing. I think it was probably really eye-opening for you guys to see the things that I have to do every single week. Furthermore, I think the money stuff was also pretty eye-opening for you guys as well. The world has so much progress to go in terms of making chronic illness and disability care accessible for everyone and affordable. If you liked this video, please subscribe and make sure to follow me on my Instagram at @withnavya, and I will see you next time. Bye! Also, we've just moved houses, so as you can see, this is a different background. I'm gonna experiment with like different backgrounds and whatnot because this is okay, but I'm just gonna do some experimenting, so get ready to see a lot of different stuff.
I think it works out for you.
I wanna off it.